Hey, take that, you YouTube pirates. I thought I'd come on one more time today, regardless if anybody joins me, just to figure out how, how that might have happened or what might have happened there yesterday or earlier today, not yesterday. I'm so funny. What a memory. All right. So anyway, welcome to Zina's place. Glad you're here. It's happy hour. I'm having myself a little bit of tea. Yeah. I thought I'd just do some practice and unless some people show up. But before I get started, Zina is with me. We are protected. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us. And her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make me a channel of your faith and wisdom. Peace and wisdom. Relieve me of the bondage of self so that I may see clearly. Open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. So be it. We are protected, grounded, and surrounded. And as always, even during a watch back, if you want to invite in somebody who loved and cherished you as Zina did me in life, you're welcome to do that. All right. Well, I thought we could have a little bit of fun. With some tarot, and you get to pick whatever it is you'd like. So feel free to just type something in the chat, and I'll be happy to use whatever you'd like. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead. I have Tiny Tarot. These cards have been with me for a really long time. I believe Zina, that's my mom at the corner there, gave these to me, but I don't have any real proof of that. But they've just been with me so long that I feel like that is definitely true. And that card actually represents me. Kind of feeling like I'm in the clouds maybe a little bit. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Denise. Nice to see you. I'll star you, hon. A little bit of the clouds and a bit of a prison today. You may not have been here earlier, but we got taken over by, I call them YouTube pirates. So I'm recovering back on here to recovery, to recover. Hi, Rhonda. How are you, my dear? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I just thought I'd come on. I don't have much to do today. And like I said, I had an experience earlier. So I thought, I'm going to come back on, and it's kind of like getting off the horse, right? Or getting back on the horse. Yeah. All right. Hey, Denise, what's your drink of choice? What's your card of choice? I've got the Chakra Cards. I have Tiny Tarot, as I was mentioning. Yeah. I've got Lenormand. And, of course, Kipper, which if you're really looking for something in particular, sometimes that's a good one. Will my daughter be home this summer? Might be good for Kipper. But why don't you tell me, and then I'll go ahead and be happy to read for you. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a nice day. It's been lovely here. Yeah. Well, yeah. Got to put my boundaries up. Put an end to all those people who showed up. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do, that sounds good here. And I'm going to make it just a little bit brighter. It seems a little bit dark. Hi, Mama Bear. How are you, my dear? Nice to see you. Yeah. All right. Okay. So Kipper it is. Miss Denise, let's see. I'll put this right over here, and I'll show that question right there. It's nice to see you again. Thanks for showing up. There's a really lovely chat group on YouTube. Well, usually. Today it was a bit eye-opening and kind of strange and weird, but nothing to do with anybody I love or care about, or who loves and cares about me. Hi, Debbie. Nice to see you, dear. All right, so here's a little reading for Denise. And I think I'm just going to minimize that little guy. All right, let's see what it has to say about your daughter being home this summer. I imagine we could read around the child card, or we could also read around the rich lady, because again, that's more just represents a young woman. But since it is your child, why don't we just see what happens there, okay? And any other energy that I might find around it. Well, on the bottom of the deck, let me see if I can help that. On the bottom of the deck is the gift, right? That's the gift card. So if you feel like her visiting you, sure, Debbie, I'd love to read for you, dear. I'll put a star right there. If you feel like her visiting you would be a gift, let's see what it has to say, okay? That I imagine. Oh, look, see a gift in the house, a journey, rich gent and the good gent. So do you have your daughter, but so any chance that like there's a son as well who might be coming home? That's the rich gent, and your husband, I would imagine. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if I can find. There's the child. Yeah, I'm going to imagine that either are they a long way away, sweetie? Because look, there's that. Oh, your son is home. Yeah. Okay, I can see that, don't you? Do you see that too, Denise? Look at that. So the gift was there's the house, right? And just a long journey, right? So they've been. I think that's what that the gift that you're looking for, right? Is that so? Here's the gift, here's the house, and the journey that your daughter would come home. But your husband, they're already there, right? Don't you feel it? Don't you see it? Yeah, they're already there. They've made the journey already. She's not being totally honest about what the reason for her not coming, right? So in New Jersey, all right. So I have a feeling like there's so again here you are. She's having some really good fortune, some with a romance is what I'm seeing. There's some kind of good fortune with a romance, and so she's just not. Yeah, it's a long way for her. From you. Yeah, talk about it. Talk about it. Well, court official. I don't know about that. I thought it was the convene card. Yeah. So yeah, you're feeling like it's a long way for her. She's in somebody's thoughts as well, and it's bringing her a lot of happiness and great fortune. So whether or not she's coming or not, I don't know. I get the feeling that she's not being totally honest. There's something about this change that's happening. There's some kind of change with this gentleman that's coming into her life. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but it looks like, it's a custody battle. Oh, okay. So your daughter's not as old as I thought she would be. For some reason, okay, so she's literal child. Hold on. I'm so sorry. See, that's why it's nice to have a personal reading when you're sitting right in front of somebody. And then you can say right away, oh, hey, but my daughter's such and such age. So, yeah. All right. So what was it? It was the journey and the rich gent. Yeah, there's some dishonesty and gloomy thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can see that. I guess I just don't like to touch on stuff like that. But did you see that? So there's the change. The gloomy thoughts about a marriage would be definitely a custody battle. But there's great fortune. Yeah. And look, there's that court official. That's why it came up, I imagine. And there's the convene. Didn't I just say that? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Will she be home this summer? I look over here and the first thing I see in Lenormand is the clouds. I don't think it's been decided yet. Yeah, I don't think it's been decided yet. Let me just look real quick and see what it says around the child here in Lenormand. Oh, wow. And that earlier, I feel like we have a new spirit guide here. The fox. There's a fox who's giving us some wisdom. That's a whole bunch of times he's, come up again. Sorry. I want to make sure I'm looking for the right card. Yeah. The child. Yeah. See, there's a new beginning. Oh, look, to a partner. Totally. So she's having some things with some guy coming in. Okay. There's some new things coming in for your child that helps her grow. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, look at, right. Yeah, that's beautiful. So she's having fun with a partner, and you're being the mama bear. She'll come when she's ready. You know what? Just kind of, I would just sort of give up on any expectations and just let her be enjoying. Again, partner. Wait, no, I keep seeing her as older. Why do I keep seeing her as older? There's a new beginning with, I keep seeing her as older. I don't know why. How old is she, Denise? Because I think that sort of matters here. Yeah, there's a new beginning with, okay, so I almost feel like it's with the partner, like the custody battle, and again, for entertainment purposes only. So a new beginning with the child, right? Growth, bringing forth all that you can, putting down roots, trying to bear fruit. I think, oh, that makes so much more sense. 17. Yeah. Yeah. Well, then she might have a partner, right? There might be some guy who's involved in this situation more so than just the custody. Huh? Interesting. Custody. I don't know. I'm a little lost about it all. Like I said, you might want to go ahead and book a private reading with me so I can find out exactly what's going on with you, right? So, but I'm just seeing something. There's a new beginning for your child, and it has to do with either her growing new foundations with her own partner, or if it's a custody battle with you and that partner, or if you're telling me that she actually had a child and it's a custody battle between, like she had children early. I'm not seeing that. Yeah. So if that makes sense to you, I hope that resonated with you. Again, a new beginning for this child that's going to sprout roots and definitely grow, right? That's a growing environment provided by a partner. So take from that what you will, my dear. Yeah. But thanks for being here, and thanks for being here. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Debbie, I hope you're still here, my dear. I'm going to go ahead and show. Debbie wanted a mini read. Did you have any particular deck that you wanted, Debbie? If you want a particular deck, just let me know. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and shuffle my Lenormand cards, because again, they tend to be my go-to and my favorite. Yeah. It gets dark in here so quickly at this time. Well, good luck, Denise. I hope it all works out for you, dear. And I hope if that's the gift that you want, that she comes to stay with you, or maybe the gift that you want is for her to spend some time over there. I don't know. Everybody's got their thing, right? Okay, whatever I feel drawn to. Let's do this, Debbie. Let's do Lenormand to begin with. And since it's just the two of you, I could do a Zina special. Let's see what happens with that. Might as well. It's good practice. All right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see it. I'll put you there, Rhonda. Thanks, hon. All right. So, Rhonda, you're on the list now too, sweetie pie. All right. So this one's for Debbie. And that feels about right. Of course. It's all about growth and putting down roots and producing fruit. Okay. Yeah. So let's see where you are in here. Of course you are. Right there in the beginning. So that's what it's all about, is and the key to success, sweetheart, is a new beginning that's going to come from some sort of chat. Well, that makes sense. And lovebirds doesn't that, right? And again, it's this lovebirds, but in a solitary place. I just feel like there's just a lot of this chatting. Oh, but a journey coming, right? And a new beginning. All right, so let's just see here. If we really were to do a Zina special. Let's do it this way. So we've got the key to success for you is a new beginning. It's going to lead to growth, a new beginning. And again, with conversations, starting over, a new, fresh, clean slate, right? All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Kipper. And I'm going to go ahead and put Kipper right on top of that. So again, this is a Zina special. And if you come have a reading with me, I often will do 9 cards this way, or 5 cards this way, or like in a longer row, or just sort of depends on what it is you're wanting to know about. All right. So again, the infant in this can be a literal beginning, but let's just see what's happening. We're looking for you, not that. And I went ahead and just put in main character as a man, and you as female, all the way at the end here. Okay, so yeah, isn't that funny? The key. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So I know what that feels like for you, my dear. So this is your. You've got. I don't know if you have marriage on your mind, but definitely a union on your mind. That the key to success is written. It's written, some kind of written communication. And again, this is just you and you, right? This is easy for you. It's easy for you. And the new beginning, again, is bringing some sort of love interest or marriage. And I don't know, again, I sometimes feel like infant can be a new beginning, unless maybe there's a grandchild involved or something like that. Here, I'm going to just put this over on the side because I'm not understanding that just yet. The rest of it I get pretty well. Let me go ahead and do the tiny tarot on top of that. Okay. Not ready for another marriage yet. Yeah, you aren't. And so like that is, I don't know if that's a bone of contention in any way. But for you, the new beginning to a marriage is hard. Do you see how it's behind you? The communication is key. You love that part. The marriage is difficult. An idea of not ready for another marriage. Exactly. I would agree with you. That's what I'm seeing too. If it was in front of you here, I would say you're not being true to yourself. But yes, they're absolutely not ready. It's hard for you. It's difficult for you. And I understand that. Sometimes I think we've all been sold a bill of goods on marriage sometimes. I don't know. We're going to be thinking for ourselves, right? All right. Let's see, Debbie, what's on top of this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just drop it. This is Tiny Tarot. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, so there's some apathy here. What's happening is there's apathetic, and then the King of Cups, which is, and it's not everything you wished for, right? That's what's on the bottom. And usually I don't read reversals, but I'm going to read reversals right now because these are 2 kings. So, and it's describing this gentleman I think you've been chatting with. So right now, the letters have been apathetic. I think you even told me that, didn't you, sweetheart? You said that there was a break in communication, right? Yeah, I feel like there was a break in communication and, or that it's less than, right? And then here he is on top of you. You're looking for the King of Cups. But what's really happening is it's turning out that he's the King of Wands upside down, which is just not exactly what you wished for, right? Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Be careful what you wish for, you might regret it. For everything in life, you have to pay the price. So just remember when you wish for something nice. I think you've heard, I wrote that with a bunch of 4th graders. This is what you're wishing for, honey. You're wishing for the King of Wands straight up. This can also be the card of impotence. I don't know if that's a problem too. Like, again, at our age, all kinds of stuff, excuse me. And for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And this is what you really want. You want it to be the wish card straight right up, right? So you can make it that. This is all up to you. It really is. You're looking for the King of Wands right side up. You don't want a King of Wands upside down. Okay. So there's something going on here, sweetie. It's you're getting all men, all relationships take strength and forgiveness and flexibility. Yeah. So you really do. You want to turn it to that. And then here, let's see what's going on with, yeah, I would like stability too. Good for you, Debbie. And you go for it, darling. Right now, that's not what this is. Upside down, no. You want the right side up. Both of these cards were upside down. Nah, it's your job to turn it right side up. Don't settle. No need to settle. You're perfect just the way you are, right? You are. You're good just the way you are, right? You are. You're good just the way you are. Yeah, just hurt. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because he was, yeah, it wasn't productive, and it wasn't everything you wished for. But it looks to me like there's endings of the fights coming up or whatever, not fights, disagreements. And again, I always say it's up to us. You can turn those two things around. All right, I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. Hey, Ellen, nice to see you, dear. Nice deep breath, and then just pull a card. Oh, it looks like this one here wants to come, doesn't it? Yeah, facade. How interesting. I got that the other day, and Jane didn't want me to read it. I'm going to read it. On the bottom is recovery. Yeah. Where is my sweet little phone? Oh, great. Now, what am I not supposed to read it? Oh, well. Facade. I don't know why I don't see my my phone anywhere. Oh, well. I guess I'm not supposed to read it. Facade. Watch out. You know what that means, right? Well, putting on a brave facade. Look at all the clouds, too. So many clouds, all kinds of clouds. Yeah, just is the way it is, right? Yeah, facade. Putting on a brave face while you're recovering. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have my phone here with me to read that to you. I'm sure it'll come up again for you. Yeah, so, all right. I would say I wish I had my phone. I put it on my bed. I did not. I wonder what I did with it. Oh, well. I'm sure it's a great story. Zina always picks the ones that have the great stories. You know what? Do I want to go just run and get it real quick? Yeah. Like I said, I'll catch up with it later. I'm sure, and you can also look them up as well. It's a lovely little deck that's available on, on your apps. I love it. It's just great. So facade, yeah. Putting on a brave facade, I hear. Yeah. Well, thanks, Debbie. I hope some of that hit home for you. And yeah, relationships are tough, sweetie. I don't know what to say. They just are. Rhonda, help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. I met a Rhonda the other day at a tire shop. She was lovely. Lovely gal. I gave her my card. I hope she reaches out someday. Rhonda. She lived up in Ojai. Yeah. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad, Debbie. Debbie said it did hit home. And yeah, look, there's the home card. Yeah, you're making a family for yourself. You got this. You got this. And Elena, you're welcome, hon. If you would like a reading too, I'm happy to do a longer one today. Not a whole lot of us here. There was a little episode with I call them YouTube pirates earlier, and not that it scared everybody away, but probably other things going on too. I just came on to get back on the horse, right? Second time today. And also something about not being able to type until you've been here 20 minutes if you're not a subscriber. So, yeah. All right. Well, Rhonda, would you like a Zina special? Yeah, that's the one that I've been doing where it's it's a kind of a combination of all those cards. And yeah, kind of like that. But up to you, my dear. You're also welcome if, to just pick a particular deck. Hey, there's some puppies. Oh, what? Are you saying hello? You are. Hi, Ozzy. Hello, sweetheart. Were you a good boy? I think he's trying to tell me he was a good boy. All right, a Zina special it is. Lucky ducks. I love Zina specials. I think they just shed so much light. I do feel like I want to go grab my phone. Go do that real quick and I'll be right back. Oh, look, of course, that's what's on the bottom. And like I said, I'll be right back. Nowhere to be found. Nope. I have no idea what I did with it. Hey, Siri, where's my phone?
On it. It's nearby.
Oh,
pinging
well,
Lisa's
good.
iPhone.
Sounds like it's really nearby. Oh my gosh, it's so close it would have bit me. Well, see, now I'm glad I did that. In fact, guess what I'm doing? Going back to Facade. So hold on just a second. Hey, Andrea, how are you, my dear? Nice to see you, sweetheart. All right, so I'm going to go back to Facade and let's find out what that card means because, that's me. All right. This one's yellow. I had the best massage just recently and the guy supposedly realigned my chakras. It was super cool. Yeah, it was pretty neat. It was interesting, I'll say that. All right, so Facade. You see it okay? This one's called Bronze God. The bronze boy Darnell was young when his father died and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day, many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he'd never played and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly, and then buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. Wow, well, that's a long time to wait. That's what I hear. And the inspirations are personal comfort comes with this metallic energy and a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. Being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. And then the key ideas are disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing childhood pain. Yeah. So Debbie, I think that was for you, my dear, right? Yeah. So I just wanted to read that for you. Hopefully that hit home a tiny bit. There was that child card that showed up. I'm not exactly sure what that was about. So, and then for that to be about a child, maybe there's something, maybe there's something there. All right. So back to Rhonda. Like hearing about my mom? Oh, I love talking about my mom. My mom was pretty neat. Zina. Yeah, she was just amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, when she came through, I think I was on Allie's show, which again, I just have the craziest memory, like that just doesn't remember anything. So I'm supposed to be on Allie's show on the 6th, June 6th. And I think I went and just sort of visited and there was a medium there. So I asked the medium if she would channel my mom because, it's one thing for me to do it, a whole other thing for somebody else to do it. I've had somebody else do it before and boy, did she come through strong. I think that's when I knew that she really, for me, she's just never really left. Honestly, I don't know if you've ever been beside somebody who's passed away, but she just, to me, I just feel like she just hopped right over. And again, on Allie's show, that she said that it wasn't, my mom from, well, it was my mom, but like this new, more not intelligent. It wasn't the word she used, but when I do my little prayer, It's, it's always about her new wisdom, because my mom made interesting choices sometimes. And I think that's more that physical body that Allie's guest was talking about. Yeah, it was really cool. Anyway, it was really neat. And and they said, this gal said that my mom was happy that I was doing something in her honor, which I knew she would be. Yeah. In fact, again, I hate to get morbid or anything, but on her deathbed, I was sitting there with the hospice nurse, and she just didn't want to let go. You could just tell she just didn't want to let go. And I started talking about this show that I did called, she just didn't want to let go. And the show that I did, and you can find it under LisaLaughbaum. It's called Teddy Bears, Trains, and Toys. And it got nominated for a local Emmy, and she played Mrs. Percussion Tree. I'm sure you've heard this before. And anyway, there was like a copyright issue with the song, and I was just concerned. I don't know. But hers was like the only video I hadn't put up. And she was laying there looking all bald and beautiful, but like on her way out. You could just tell she was on her way out. And I said we started watching the videos from the show. And I said to her, to the hospice nurse, I'm just going to go ahead and put up Mrs. Percussion Tree as soon as I leave here. I'm just going to go do it. And my mom took like her last breath right after that. Yeah, it was pretty powerful. I just felt like, she was waiting for some recognition. And the makeup in that video is crazy. But if you want to go see it, yeah, you can type in Mrs. Percussion Tree. Yeah. Oh, no, Rhonda, that's just, oh my goodness, honey. Whew. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm talking about it. Rough, right, darling? Oh, horrible. 3 days after your birthday. Yeah, no, just not the way you want it to be. Not the way you want it to be. Oh, hi, Aparna. I'm going to go ahead and star you, my dear. Okay. And thank you for being here. Aparna's on, I hope I'm saying that right, is on, wait, to star it? Okay, there we go. Facebook. So thanks for being here, dear. Nice to see you there. Oh, Rhonda. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for, she was my best cheerleader. Seriously. Yeah, he was your best cheerleader, I bet. What was his name, Rhonda? Did you tell me? No. What was his name, sweetie? If you feel like sharing, I'm happy to just continue on without that too. All right. So here we go. Oh, thanks, Andrea. Andrea said, my mom was so much like Mama always. Wait, your mom was so much like Mama always makes me feel close to my mom. Oh, yeah. Very nice. William. All right. Well, let's just see if there's anything. Yeah, let's see. Again, we call in people who loved us, right? Hopefully he was kind and generous and gentle with you. Yeah, I imagine he was, if he was your best cheerleader. All right, so William as well. Nice, very welcome here. All right, here in the garden, networking. So it's either, Rhonda, honey, it's either about networking or just the where we are here in the, that where we are here in the, your garden, there's some beautiful joy going on for you, because this can actually represent like a party or a gathering. It can also, I often feel like here, this is the garden, the networking garden, especially when the tower comes up, near it. But so I see here that there's some kind of networking opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of joy. Let's see where you are, sweetheart, and success. When it comes quickly, there's something lucky coming. So keep your eye open for it. Hold on. Let's just see where you are in all of this. There you are. So it has something to do with your home and family, and a letter that you're getting about, is there a child getting married or anything like that, Rhonda? I don't know if you're married or what. Sometimes when the child and the networking, the garden card come up, it's really not about networking. It really is more about, and especially like, your house. Hi, Valerie. When, here's your house, and and your family. And yes, you may, Valerie. I'll go ahead and I'll star you, honey. Do you see it? Like, I feel like there's a invitation to a wedding with, do you see that? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. My watch thinks I'm working out. Isn't that funny? Am I moving a lot? So are you, no, nothing like that at all? Graduation, some kind of party that has to do with, do you have a child? I know. See, it's like, my sons say no. Say no to what, my dear? Say no party. Are they graduating? Now's the time for parties for graduation. Basically, what this is saying is that it has to do with, your home and your family. Okay. It can also be a literal home. And there's a letter or communication about children and some sort of gathering that has to do with your children. Does that make any sense to you? Andrea, I got you starred, darling. 2 sons. Okay. They doing anything that would require some sort of gathering of a party? Or this could also, though, represent as well, a new venture. Okay. So marriage, no way. Okay. Marriage, no way. But how about, so maybe not marriage, but how about, like, are they graduating? Is there a promotion party? Is there somebody's having some sort of party? And it has to do with family matters. So, or maybe, and again, it's Lenormand cards. So, that look you get when the Lenormand cards start making sense. Here, let's keep going. I do have 4 starred though, but I did promise you a Zina special, so I will do that. All right, so here's the Kipper cards. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just look for you again, okay? Something about 3 months. So it's saying it's going to be in about 3 months. So that'll be interesting. You get to report back, Rhonda, in 3 months. Something about in 3 months. So here you are. Yeah, and look at that. Now, I am sorry, but that is just nutty. That's nutty. Do you see that? So the house and the house. So it does. It definitely has something to do with family. And here is work then. So maybe I am onto something totally wrong. And what it's trying to tell me is no, not children necessarily, but some new project that you're working on that you are going to have to network on. Okay. Or that or it could also be that your child, again, new children, it can be literal or not. Okay. On the bottom, again, it was the expectation, which is 3 months. That's usually the 3-month card. Okay. And then let's just do Tiny Tarot real quick. Sorry, there we go. Hopefully that's a little better. Again, it gets so dark here. And I have lighting, but I don't know. I just don't think about it. So silly. Pay all this money for things and then don't use them. Okay, so it was upside down, but I'm just going to take it as right side up. So this is the 6 of Cups. So I think it's saying that it has something to do. Again, I almost feel like, this is, look, there's even like, it's home and family as well. Usually this is karma kind of family. Like, yeah, let's just see what for real though. Hold on. So it's something to do with a gift from an old friend, or you're going to get like an invitation to a party. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe an old friend's going to get married, or somebody's kids getting married. I don't know. Work. Again, I don't know how the work comes into it. Do you do any work with things like that? I don't know. Let's just see. Hold on. Again. All right. And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah. So, and it's the Page of Swords is on the bottom. So that's sort of interesting as well. Hold on. Let me see what happens here and then we'll go. Yeah, you can see there's just lots. So lots to talk about here. I'm just going to go ahead with this, that there's going to be some type of assistance and judgment. And yeah, the end of whatever's been, there's something that's been, yeah, it's the end of anybody feeling like they're not getting their just rewards, or yeah, it's going to be a celebration party. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be and it hasn't happened yet. Again, because I'm getting the expectation card. Yeah. So it's some sort of celebration about assistance, about so they get some type of assistance. A judgment is made, and there's just, yeah, some kind of great outcome. Because again, this guy upside down is much better than right side up, right? And justice is on the bottom. So it's it all works out in the end. The right shall prevail. And here, let's just do one last one here, and I'll pull, yeah, an overall little, yeah. All right. So yeah, so rejection, that's an interesting card. Let me read it to you because it's not what you would necessarily think. And the fact that it's all the way up in the crown chakra, the very top, is also telling. Here we go. So the legend is the artist is summoned for jury duty, but they won't use him. He doesn't fit their concept of what a juror should be. He paints pictures no one understands. He lives alone. They want somebody who will put himself in the other guy's place, but he will never do that. He doesn't get mixed up with anything or anyone. They honor his individuality when they invite him, yet when he appears, they reject it by not using him. Yeah, it's interesting. The chakra or the key ideas are others' approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher. And then the chakra inspiration is you no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. Ivory allows others into your life, so choose wisely, right? So I get the feeling like, again, there's going to be in 3 months, there's some sort of something that is going to be a celebration of difference. It's going to be of difference, right? A celebration of all the things that other people may not think are valuable, right? But they really are. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense to you and hit home. Again, sometimes when you watch back, other things occur to you, Yeah. Oh, that's what you did, what you tell your sons all the time. Oh, right. What you tell them all the time, sweetheart. My oldest is trying to do special training at work. Yeah. Okay. Well, then, yeah, we did see that, didn't we? See, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be some type of networking, something with your kid. Yeah. Creating a new, for kids at St. Jude, that's kind of a home, I would say. You got the house twice. I would look back, Rhonda, and see what comes for you, right? Yeah. All right. Well, that's a Zina special. Kind of neat. All right. Let's see who is starred next. Oh, how nice. Aparna, are you still here, my dear? So she would like career and relationship reading, please. Let's do this. And again, up next would be Valerie S. and Andrea Galvin. And Andrea. Okay. Oh, good, Aparna. Thanks for being here, dear. So your career and relationship. I'm going to start with the petite, little cute Lenormand. And let's just see what it shows me. Sometimes I have preconceived notions and then those don't go through at all. So no need to waste my words. Let's see if I can make this a tiny bit brighter too. Yeah, there we go. In fact, here I was going to do something else today. It was sort of funny. If I move this one over here and then I go like this, is that the one? Yeah, like that. Then it makes that a little bit bigger. But they get covered, so that's no fun. All right, back to the other way. Oh my goodness. Did you see what just flipped out there? So you asked about love, so that's what we're going to do, okay? So it looked like it was about there, but let's go ahead and I guess the first reading is going to be on love. Here, I'll move that back over there because for me, it's just easier to look that way. All right. Let's see where that love card winds up. Okay. So it looks like it's something that you've been wanting to manifest or you're manifesting. This can also be the timing card sometimes, Aparna. It just depends. Okay. Oh, and there's yeah, okay. So a love reading. Let's see. There you are. But let's go to where the heart is because love is where the heart is. Interesting. Way at the end. So that's interesting. So it's just basically saying that the future is to be, I almost, or do you have a good love in your life already? You're stable in love right now? Hi, Lynn. How are you today? Lynn is from Facebook as well. So, Aparna, would you say that you have a stable love relationship right now? Tell him, don't let someone dim your light. I want him to shine brighter than people. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do have a stable love. So, I don't know. What do you want to know about it? It's very stable. That's what I'll tell you. For 12 years. Yes, a very stable love relationship. So, you're looking to know maybe a little bit. It seems like that's the past, because remember, it was the last card. Excuse me, which means that the future is will it be that way, right? So let's look at it this way. Okay, let's see what else I see, because I kind of jumped right over that looking for the heart, which I think is important because it ended up last, right? So to me, I'm seeing that it has something to do with a new beginning. Let's go and see, though. Yeah, you guys have been the lovebirds. It was this little card right here, the birds. When we're talking about love, it usually does signify the lovebirds. And it looks to me like did you guys, you must have done coronavirus together, right, in your tower. And I think it kind of brought on a bit of a new beginning to your relationship. It was sort of a lucky thing that happened. You'll have to tell me if that's true or not. Here, I'm going to continue on to just see. There were little problems, because it was. Who didn't have little problems? And it was a long journey, and it was a long time to be in the house together. But honestly, I think, yeah, it looks like it was a good stroke of luck and is the key to success. So to not only, to abundance and gifts. Let's see, though. I'm going to go to where the heart is now. And there's your partner. So right now, though, I'm feeling like so be careful not to, how do you say this nicely? Do this to your partner, right? Aparna, it's not always about what you want. And I hate to say it that way, but it's just true, okay? So don't forget that it takes two. And so, just make sure, because if you can just bring a new beginning to how you treat your partner, it really does just bring love. Coronavirus was a great opportunity to witness all the things you couldn't stand about your partner, right? Turn it around. Make it so that you're witnessing all the things you love about your partner, right? All the things that really just turn you on about your partner. The more you take time to recognize those things, the more of this your partner's going to feel, and the more of this you'll feel in general. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. Yeah, I think it's lovely. Again, just careful with that, right? Yeah, and I find that you guys bicker a lot. That's what these two cards together would mean, right? That you bicker a lot. Cut that out. Yeah. Like you're trying to whip him into shape, but nah, he's perfect just the way he is. He really is. And your love kind of did grow in that tower and your solitude. So yeah, I would. Yeah. And especially because here you've got joy, right? And what I'm seeing here is there might be some trials and tribulations coming up here, and they might be coming quickly, but you signed on for them. Okay. And it's going to turn you into a beautiful, mature woman. So, so just hang in there, honey, right? Even over those mountains, mountains enjoy the journey up. It's tough, it's rough, but I was saying to somebody earlier today, you learn more from this, right, than you do sometimes from this. Even though we all crave this is where the lessons are. So yeah, right. And isn't that sort of what we're here and signed on for? Yeah. All right, Aparna, thank you so much. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like and all that kind of stuff. It's so nice to have you here. And again, just watch. I don't know how to say it in a really, really nice way. Watch your tongue, okay? Yeah, because tongues can be sharp. They can, and you don't mean it that way, but people take it that way, right? All right, Valerie S. And again, Aparna, thank you so much for being here today. I just love it when people show up and get readings. All right. Here's Valerie. And then I have Andrea. And if anybody else is interested, your career. Hold on, honey. I'll go ahead and I'll star you and I'll see if I have enough time at the end of that to come back to you. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then, and of course, if you ever want just a private reading, you're more than welcome, right? Here, let me see. In fact, just for a second, just text me or email me, at zinasplacetarot@gmail.com. I'm reasonable, right? 45 a half an hour. It's not bad at all. And we can do whatever it is you like. We can read however you want. Okay. So feel free. All right. Feel free to do that. All right, let me go ahead and go back to, yeah, sure, Lynn. Let me go ahead and star you, my dear. And let's see. I'm going to star that question of yours as well, Aparna, okay? So let's see. And then, so Valerie, going back to Valerie. And then after Valerie is Andrea, and then Lynn, and then Aparna, okay? All right, great. And then it'll probably be time for me to go and eat my wonderful Valerie's Taco Shop stuff. I'm so excited. I was out of town for a little bit, and it's always nice. All right, Valerie, let's see what we got here for you, my dear. Again, it's getting dark. Here, hold on. I'm going to turn on just a couple more lights. I don't think it's going to make that much difference, but tiny bit. All right. For Valerie S. Valerie, you still here, my dear? All right. Well, there's that garden again, my dear. Valerie, I'm wondering if you are either, again, it's either a party or a networking opportunity. Yeah, I think garden party. Yes, driving. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and find you in here. See where you show up. Oh my, all the way at the end. Again, really? Whoa. And that's funny because you two, I know I shuffled. Yeah. Okay. So I've got a heart and then the querent, which is you. So are you, let's do a love reading. Let's try that. Let's see what's happening. Does that sound like something you'd like to know about? Is what's happening with your love life? I'm going to just say yes because you're driving. I used to be married to a guy who was a traffic violator instructor. And yeah. So if you got a ticket, you would go see him to go get it expunged from your record. Or whatever that was. All right, so we'll look for the love. We'll look for the heart, okay, and see if maybe that's, yeah, what we're supposed to be talking about. Okay, so was there just an ending to some sort of love, but it's a lucky ending, my dear. Valerie, if there was an ending, sweetheart, I got the coffin and the heart and the house, and in case you're ready for a boy toy. Well, you did get the snake. You did get the clover. So, hey, I think the snake could mean something else in this particular instance for entertainment purposes only. So, yeah, so I'm seeing that there's been an ending to some type of some major family, like something like that. And that, yeah, you might be really lucky in that request right there. You're going through a divorce for over a year now. Yeah, well, that's totally what it's showing, right? Yeah, a major ending, right? In love and home. Holy moly. Well, that's totally what it shows, my dear. I think maybe that's just Zina confirming that she's, she knows who you are and what's going on with you. Yeah, pretty crazy. But I would say, yeah. In this instance, I don't think I mind the snake. Let's see what it says. Snake in the garden clouds and the moon. I don't know what that's saying. Yeah. Snake, well, online, clouds. Be careful. Just be careful. Don't, yeah. Andrea said, be careful what you wish for. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, after 20 years. Oh, sweetie, I do have to tell you something. That's, yeah. Okay. So do be careful. But I would say there's luck in communication and you could be successful. Yeah. There'll be a gift, but it does. Yeah. Be careful. Because again, yeah, after 20 years, I remember 32 for me. It was 32 for me. And yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I would say go have some fun. Yeah. I think it's interesting that that's what should come up. Yeah. And, I feel like I want to just see one more thing. What's right around Valerie? Yeah. So right now you're just feeling kind of cloudy. That's to be expected, right? It just is. It's a cloudy feeling. It just is. Yeah. And it's all the same. Do you see it? Look at that. It's crazy. So you manifested the ending of your heart and your home there. And it's been a long journey, but you've become the woman that, you're meant to be. And there's a gift coming. But okay, now I'm going to say this to you, my dear. Yeah. So not all gifts feel like gifts. Some feel like mountains. And what's going to happen is it's going to bring you sunshine. Regardless, you're not feel like that's the way it is right now. You just really aren't, is the way I'm hearing, right? You're not going to feel like whatever these mountains are a gift of any kind, but they are. They really, really are. Okay. So just don't forget that. It's really a gift, whatever these mountains are, and they're going to bring sunshine. All right. So yeah, I'm excited for you. Don't fight the cloudy feeling. Every cloud has a silver lining, and it'll be help. Yeah. See, it'll help your shimmery self start to shine again. Exactly. Yep. Just want to move forward. Yeah, exactly. Andrea also said, just fall in love with yourself all over again. Exactly. Yep. I love it. Well, good luck to you, Valerie. I think that's just wonderful. I can so relate to you right now. I just can. It's wonderful. All right. Thanks so much. And then Andrea is up next. Andrea said, could I get a reading for the summer, please? All right. Well, let's just see what's around you. We'll say for the summer. We can make that agreement, right? What's around Andrea for the summer? You know what, sweetie? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them a little bit better. I just feel like there's a lot of energy stuck on them today. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're getting dirty too. I'm thinking about replacing them. I use them so often. I try to wash my hands, but yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the bottom. I felt like that was it. So I'm stopping. So it has something to do with communication. Okay. Communication is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Let's see where you are. And again, what's around you for the summer is what we were asking for. There you are. You're starting something new in the garden. And I believe it's a communication garden. It's a garden of networking and communication, especially with those two right there, right? Those two. And then the fact that you're taking a pathway. I get the new pathway for you almost every time I read for you. Don't I, Andrea? I swear, I think I do. I feel like I get the ways, right? Every time I read for you. And if you notice, where is it leading to? It's leading to this communication. This can be Twitter and other things like that, places like YouTube. It can also just mean, and especially right here with these two right together, right? It can be like a channel or even just a networking with chatting, communication. And don't forget with the ways, you don't know, you can't see where it's going. You just have to trust. Exactly. Yeah, look, and there's, how did I not even see that? So the child, that's new stuff. Absolutely. So new things unfolding. Love it. And yeah, in communication, would you say, Andrea? I'm going to imagine the field of communication in some way, right? Yeah. So just trust it. Trust it, trust it, trust it. You know how to trust your gut. You're so good at that. So I'm going to say your summer is going to be traveling this path to this new place, this new space. Yeah. Yeah. How exciting. Coming together of several paths. Yes, communication. Yeah. Very nice, sweetheart. And this card right here, the child, that just states that. So very nice. I think you have a lovely summer ahead of you. Yeah. And networking, parties, groups, getting together with people. Yeah. Communicating, networking's back. And look, yeah, definitely a new venture. All right. And then thank you, Andrea. I appreciate you being here, sweetheart. And then Lynn, may I please? Yes, you may. Lynn, are you still here, my dear? And then right after Lynn is Aparna. I'm saying that right. Doing some shamanic counseling. Yeah, beautiful. I could see that. Yeah, that's definitely networking on a higher level even. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Networking with your spirit guides. All right, Lynn, are you still here, my dear? I'm going to take a quick sip of tea. Happy hour. Might as well be drinking. And sign language, I love it. Sign language is so important. That's communication of the highest order, too. Yeah. All right. Well, Lynn, hopefully you're still here. And if not, hopefully you'll come back and take a look at it. This one's about the key to your success. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's happening for you. I'm telling you, maybe this is just for everybody, not only just Lynn, right? Here, what's the key to success is taking those mountains and making them, into sunshine, enjoying the mountains, enjoying the climb, enjoying the journey, enjoying the challenge, right? So the key to success is enjoying the challenge because that's what brings joy. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Let's see what else there was there. Those were just the ones in the, in the front. Let's see what's right around you. Here you are. So right now, the reason you're even asking is because there was an ending that's bringing clouds, a real cloudy feeling. And again, I don't know if you're still here, Lynn, but if that's true for you, there's, you'll let me know, okay, in the chat afterwards, maybe. So here's a definite ending to something. This is not the scythe. It's not reaping and, sowing. This is done with that. Been there, done that, not doing it again. And I'm not too sure about where my path is going to lead here. But I will tell you that there's some type, again, have you seen how many times this comes up? I don't understand it, but I think it's kind of neat. There's going to be either networking that creates a lot of stability for you and brings you sunshine. So you hang in there. Good night, Valerie. I'm going to just do one more after this and then do those little, I have these cute little Synchro Signs. They're just so wonderful. And I was going to just do that for the group real quick. All right. So Lynn, hopefully you'll go back and watch that. And so let's see. So Andrea, your career. Okay. So let's do this one here. All right. Aparna. One last one. I imagine you're still here. Yeah. And so this one is for career. Let's see about career shift. Well, that's the career card that just, And look, so Zina's basically saying there's going to be a career path that you're going to have to trust. Okay. You're just going to have to trust that that's what's going. And it's going to be a real clearing. So, okay. You have taken a career. Yes, it will help. Look at that. Your career, you've cleared it. You've taken a total shift, and it's going towards this place. You just have to have some trust, and yeah, it's going to bring lots of abundance, sweetie. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a journey, but there'll be some kind of proposal that leads to another new beginning, and yeah, you love it. It's everything you could want, right? It's like, yeah, just lovely. So wonderful. I think Zina definitely confirmed that you're taking a new shift, and I would say, yeah, it's going to be very abundant. That's what the fish mean. Nice. Very cool. Oh, Parna, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like and to make sure that you not only hit the like, but the bell so that you know when I come on, because I just come on sporadically and have no kind of no kind of system at all, right? All right. On to a group energy reading. You guys ready for one last little thing? Yeah. I love these little guys. They're so cute. They're called Synchro Signs. And they're 100. I think it's 101 of them. I would have made it 111, but that's just me. Yeah. And a part, I thank you so much, hon. Yeah, that's my only payment I need. But speaking of which, if you are so inclined, you, of course, I'm always, if you're interested in a private reading, I would love to do that for you. It's quite amazing how down to the nitty gritty we can get. I do accept donations, and I've even put a brand new Amazon wish list on there. So you're always welcome to do that. And no matter what, my friends, please do like and subscribe, okay? All right, group energy reading, and then I'm going to go eat myself some wonderful Mexican food from Valerie's Taco Shop here in Carlsbad. Oh my gosh, just amazing, 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 amazing. Oh, Valerie, you gonna wait? Ah, thanks, honey. All right. You're welcome, Lynn. Thanks. I'm glad you were here for that. Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Let's see what they are. I'm gonna pull 5 of them. Oh my. This one looks like dirty dishes or something. Hold on in a second. I'll bring my camera down a little bit further. Who's not doing their dishes? And this one, oh my goodness, is a kite flying away. What kind of energy do we have, friends? That's pretty funny. Let's see what this one, oh, for goodness sake. And, well, rain. I don't know, maybe rain cleansing. Let's see. Too funny. Okay. And then this is yin and yang, but not. Like when you're kind of at odds. Wow. What a strange group reading, right? Let's see what the last one is. Goodness gracious. It's like a whirlwind. All right. I'm sorry, but this requires a little bit of doing dishes as meditation for you. Okay. Here, hold on. This is kind of nutty though. Look at this. So group energy reading. I don't know. Look, are we all like, we're all here because we're like, the world is throwing us for a loop. Let's find out what the dirty dishes one is. That's too funny. So this is supposed to be the foundation. This one here would be the constraints, actions, hidden aspects, and then the potentials. Goodness. All right, let's see what it says. So I want to say it's dirty dishes, but I don't know for sure. I haven't even seen that one before. Isn't that crazy? What are you getting from it? I'd love to hear what you're getting from it before I read what it is. Plates. Let's see what it says. 81. I think I've gotten that symbol before. Other than that, not a 1. We skip dishes to fly the kite. Except to me, doesn't it look like the kite's flying away? I don't know. To me, that just doesn't look like, they don't look like all that positive. Yeah. So this one's poverty, lack, scarcity, destitution, emptiness, bleakness, deprivation, weariness. Oh, it's like the Hanged Man. Makes a lot of sense, right? So it says, what empty plates are you seeking to fill? Are you looking for fulfillment in the wrong places? Are you in a line of work that does not feed your soul and therefore leads you running on empty? Your sense of satiety may be derived from traditional sources of abundance. Look inside intentionally to find the source of the never-ending well, the only real source of satisfaction and fullness. Yeah, it says, sorry to say it's not the happiest of signs. It's probably fairly obvious that this could be an indicator that things are in an ebb financially or other physically material levels, physical or material levels. Yeah. Living beyond your means. It's all catching up with you now. Maybe it's just a rough patch that you've encountered. Yeah, just interesting. Scarcity implied could also be at purely psychological and spiritual levels. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're here to fill up our cups, right? We come here empty, and yeah, that's what we're here for. Let's see what the kite is, because that's kind of crazy too. Yeah, 119. To me, it looks like the kite's getting away, but I might be wrong. Illusion, folly, madness, foolishness, mental weakness, insanity, distraction, absurdity. maybe that was what was happening today. Who knows? It says this is like the moon. Go fly a kite. Actually, maybe you should be reining it back into terra firma. Has your kite gone aloft, flown away from your grip? This sign has some associations with everyday worries and things that make us a little crazy off and on, but it can have much more serious connotations as well. But we don't, oh no, the yin yang. Yeah, instead of, with this one too. Huh. Occasionally when it comes up in the actions part, is that where it was? No, constraints. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of like the tale of Don Quixote chasing after windmills. To engage it in battle comes to mind as an example of how much mental and physical energy can be wasted on unsolved issues and patterns of behavior. Obsessive compulsive disorder, they're saying. It seems we humans need to remain mental, or need to keep renaming mental and spiritual problems instead of getting to the true basis of the difficulty. It's kind of like us here. We're always asking, right? We're always asking questions the same. Yeah, I kind of get that. I don't know. Just kind of interesting. It's for all of us, right? All right. And then what do you think that's called? Rain? Would you think that one would be rain? That's the next one. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be. Clouds. Let's look and see. Yeah, it's clouds. So 100. I just feel like we're all here, dealing with these issues. Maybe we are all feeling like this deep down inside, and that it's okay, yeah. What is I'm doing? I'm going with my ideas, shifting, re-examination of energy shift. Yeah, I was going to say take a chill and fly a kite. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, feels like, I think it took a while for these guys to come up because I hadn't seen them until just now. Yeah. Clouds, fogginess, sadness, gloominess, depression. Wow. Just to have this many straight, like these, maybe they're saying these are the things we're dealing with, right? And that's why we come together, because we're all feeling this way. Yeah, it's also the moon, by the way, which is interesting because we get that a lot here. Yeah, ignore the dishes for the moment because you don't want bugs. Yeah, for the moment, exactly. All right, so this one is like, let's see. So this one was in the actions. It says when it's sorry, it comes up. Yeah, we don't have any of those other ones that come up with clouds. So it says, when these clouds roll in, they bring a telling signal of some dreariness and darkness that has entered the scene. They indicate at least a little confusion in regards to the present issue and concerns. Sometimes they can even quite literally forecast an overcast day, which may mirror the overriding mood of gloom. Yeah, let's see if it's in actions. If the sign is seen in actions, part of the layout, which it is, it says perhaps with the symbol No, none of those. Then it's a summons to proceed right away in clearing out the clouds. The mask and yin yang, I think this is yin yang nearby, could be saying that the cloudiness is in the realm of indecisiveness. It's time to make a choice, and then the clouds will move off. So, yeah. Yeah, agreed. And then, so this one's called, if I'm not mistaken, that one's called yin yang instead of, yeah, it's yin yang. So they were talking about that one if it showed up next to it. So 116, yin yang, again, scattering, fragmentation, decay, splintering, dissolution. Have we ever seen this many, like, just, I think it's interesting that they're all kind of negative vibes for some reason. We need to turn that crap around, right, ladies? Yeah. Yes, Lisa, keep our light, ignore others' darkness, and stay strong and believe that everything is working out for us, not to us. Exactly. Yeah, I'm curious as to what this one is. Well, okay, but hold on. So there's this is in hidden aspects. Sorry, let's see. It's good practice for life. It says if the ancient Chinese yin yang symbol is the image of unity of man and nature, then the fractured yin yang becomes its polar opposite. You know what I'm getting? We are all here because of this, right? We're all here. We're all here because of this. If everything was going, and wasn't I even saying today, the big thing I was saying is that it's those mountains. That's where you get the most value. That's where you learn the most lessons. Yeah. And this one's called Whirlwind, 125, the last one. Turbulence, conflict, storminess, confusion, discord. So I really get that this is where we're growing. These are all the things that make us grow, right? So bring your disorder, bring your flightiness, bring your sadness, bring your yin yang, bring your whirlwind, because this is the place to share it. This is the place to change all that around, right? Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yep, because look at what the last one I pulled was. We do all of that, and what happens? It's the path. It just leads. All of these things are the things that lead to the path of enlightenment. Do you see it? So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your empty cups and dirty dishes, your flyaway kites, your cloudy, stormy days. You're not wanting to get along with people, right? The not feeling like you're part of mankind sometimes, and the whirlwind that you feel, because those are the things that lead to enlightenment. Huzzah! Thank you all so much for being here. That was really cool. That was really cool. And again, if you're ever interested in a private reading, please just reach out to me. Or if you just want to chat a little bit or something, email back and forth. I'd love that too. All right. Don't forget to smash that like, right? Like and subscribe so that next time you can also answer or, ask your question. And yeah, thanks again, you guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you soon. I am imagining probably tomorrow. Don't have a whole lot on my calendar this week. So hang in there, my sweeties. Love you too, Andrea. And yeah, I love it. All right, from me and Zina. Yeah, let's use all our angst to create that beautiful, beautiful, enlightened place we all want to be. All right. Good night, all. Goodbye from Zina and me.